With our active participation and men's professional advice, we have finally completed all the tendering procedures, tender evaluation, and interview of works contractors, just like the procedures for the selection of our works consultant. We should now hold a meeting to resolve the works items and the works contractor.
So, this time we definitely need to call a general meeting, as the scale of the coming building rehabilitation works is large and the value of contract exceeds the sum of 20% of the annual budget of the OC. The OC must hold a general meeting to decide whether or not to accept the tenders.
You all learned so much from the experiences, getting better and better. As what you said, we have to be smart owners.
Just like the selection of works consultants last time, we have a lot to prepare before the general meeting. For example, we can place a detailed tender assessment report of works contractors and other relevant documents at the management office for owners' reference. When we give the meeting notice, we can also provide all owners with a simplified tender assessment report so that they can understand more before they vote in the meeting.
Let's move immediately.
You may borrow it for reference.
Please come to the meeting in person to vote. Stay aware of your own interests. Dear owners, thank you for attending the general meeting tonight. We have followed the statutory requirements and gave the meeting notice 14 days in advance, as the quorum has already met. I now declare the meeting starts. Now, I will pass the mic to our works consultant for a briefing.
Good evening, everyone. The main purpose of tonight's meeting is to report the progress of invitation to tenders and details of interviewing the works contractors. Previously, the OC had set up a suggestion box to collect owners' opinions on the building's rehabilitation works. The MC members and the tender assessment panel had actively participated in the interviews of works contractors and raised out relevant questions. Now, let Mrs. Kwan to talk about the results of tender assessment and interviews.
I believe you all must have better understanding. Thanks for your active participation. Well, Calby Po also spent much less time playing video games.
Of course. As an owner, the building affairs is my business. I have read through the assessment report of the works contractors. I don't want to vote carelessly.
Well done.
Hey man, I want to ask one more question. Although many of the tender prices are within a reasonable range, money is still money. Can we negotiate the price with some of the tenderers that we are interested in?
In fact, the OC should avoid the negotiation of price after tender submission. This may leak out the tenderers' tender information and prices, increasing the risks of corruption.
Fair enough. Any other questions or suggestions? If not, we shall begin to vote for the works items and the works contractor.